this is Dan Miller for Bluegrass Unlimited magazine, and today our lesson is going to be on the Dobro, and as you just heard, we're playing the song Cripple Creek. Cripple Creek is one of the first tunes I like to teach my Dobro students after they've learned some rolls and just got some basics down about hammers and pulls and slides. This is a good simple song to get going on the Dobro. And if you're on the Bluegrass Unlimited magazine website, you'll see the tab for this song is there, and also I got tabbed out some basic rolls and some little patterns that I like to have my students work on before they actually learn the tune. Now the tune is pretty straightforward if you look at the tab, so I'm not going to go through that in great detail, but what I would like to go through is some of these rolls, because I think rolls are important because you really got to get a strong right hand on the Dobro, and so if you practice rolls, then you can work on that, and then adding a little bit of left hand manipulation of the bar and being able to maybe limit the buzzing and the little metal noise that the bar is going to make on the strings when you're doing a hammer or a slide or a pull off or something like that. It's always nice to get a little etude, a little figure of some slides and pulls that you can work on that'll help you. And the way I like to do that with my students is I'll take the song like Cripple Creek and I'll take the main rolls that are in there and just have them practice those rolls with open strings, or you can even have muted strings just to get the right hand going without really having to worry about the left hand yet. And so the first kind of right hand roll that we have in Cripple Creek is where I'm going. So I'm going 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. And if you've done some basic rolls on the Dobro, you might have done something like a 3, 2, 4, 1, what they might call an alternating roll. That's a really good basic roll to practice. Again, it's 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. But what we're doing in Cripple Creek is we're going 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. So that's also what we might call an alternating roll, but just a little bit different pattern as far as the strings go. Now, what you'd add to that is this. First, you're going to slide from 2 to 4 and play the second string, and then play the third string open, and then play the first string, and then pull off on the third string, or another way you could do that is right now I'm doing a longer pull off. You can actually do a quicker pull off and then add the second string. Or the way I did it first time was. Okay? Either one of those will work. The second one is more like the roll that we practice. The first one would the first one would go 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1. So it doesn't have that other second string in there. Okay, so either one of those you could do. You're just adding one extra note into the second one, and making the slide a little, the pull off a little faster. I'll tab both of those out. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you won't see the tab, but if you go to bluegrassunlimited.com and go to the lessons page, the tab is included there that you can download as a PDF, okay? All right, so that's your first one. You practice this alternating roll. And then that kind of a lick over and over again. So you really get used to that. And then the other one is, it's going to be a forward-backward roll on the first 3 strings. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So practice that a lot, and then you're going to just add this 2 to 4 slide on the 3rd string. That's how it's going to play out in the song, but you can just practice that over and over again. It's a little monotonous, really, but okay? So if you practice those rolls with open strings or muted strings, and then you practice those licks, so to speak, over and over and over again, then when you go to play Cripple Creek, you'll have most of the song. The only thing you don't have is the kickoff. Okay, and all I'm doing there is I'm doing a long slide. This is a quarter note and this is a quarter note. Okay, and then you're going to do your first lick. So then you're just going to repeat that same thing. Okay? That's the A part. That's pretty straightforward. You get that little first 2 to 5 slide and then the C chord, and then you're going to do your lick. Okay? It's got a slide, pull off, hammer. So you get to practice your slide, your pull off, and your hammer. That's why I like that little lick right there. You get all 3 of those embellishments in that one lick. Okay? And then you go to the B part, and it's going to have this roll. And your lick. That's the same lick from the A part. And then you're going to do that roll again. And that's all there is to that song. The opening 2-5 slide with the little C chord roll, and then that lick with the slide, the pull, and the hammer. And then repeat that, and then you go to the B part and you add this little lick over a few times, and then you end it with that same lick from the first time. Repeat that, and that's the whole song. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. Again, that's why I like to teach this to my beginning students, because I think it gives them the concept of using some rolls, and it gives them using a slide, a pull-off, and a hammer. And those are just standard sort of things in standard places. Over the G chord, this 2 to 4 slide, this pull-off here, the hammer there, used over and over again in a lot of different arrangements and a lot of different licks. And you could come up with different arrangements combining that stuff on Cripple Creek too. But this is the one I usually start my students out with. And like I said, after I get them just some basics, this is one of the first songs I'll teach them. I might start with Boil the Cabbage Down, because that's just a lick and roll practice with not a whole lot of left-hand stuff going on, just going holding chords. And then I'll teach them something like She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. But like the 3rd or 4th song, I'm going to teach folks on the Dobro is this version of Cripple Creek. So check that out, practice the rolls, practice the licks, and try to put them all together. and work on that tune. And I wish you best of luck with that. This is Dan Miller from Bluegrass Unlimited Magazine. We'll see you next time.